And could I get your name and badge?
You are now under arrest because you came back to the property when you were told to leave.
Could I get your name?
I said, why? She said, all of a sudden something came up. What does that mean?
Okay, so I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not going to tell you a story. Obviously, I wasn't here when the issue got pulled over.
Dre, you loud. Don't be too loud.
The reason why I got called to the scene is...
Imagine standing on public property, recording with your camera, when suddenly officers demand you leave. No crime committed, no law broken, just a camera in your hand. But what happens when those in power decide to twist the rules? In today's video, we follow a citizen conducting a First Amendment audit at a military recruitment center, only to be met with officers who seem more interested in flexing their authority than upholding the law. What happens next? Stick around to find out.
If you want to film, you can do so from the public sidewalk out there.
Okay.
So, are you going to leave, or?
I have not been asked to leave by the employees.
They told you to leave, you're being asked to leave now. So,
I have it on camera. I have not been asked to leave.
Okay, I'm telling you, you need to leave now, or you're subject to arrest.
Have all the tenants on this building asked me to leave?
That's not the point. They told you to leave. They're asking you to leave now. They're giving you a chance to leave. If you'd like to leave, you can do so now.
Sir, if you choose not to leave, then we're going to have to arrest you. Do you understand that?
Actually, I don't.
So it's your choice. You can either choose to leave on your own, or we're going to arrest you for trespassing after warning.
Okay.
Repeated warnings, okay?
Repeated warnings.
Please make sure that's on video. Because when we play it again, it's going to show that we've given you repeated warnings to leave and giving you the option to leave on your own.
Okay. I will visit another tenant.
Okay. They want you to leave the entire property.
It's
They're
not
a tenant of this property. They have the authority to prevent them from being here.
on their portion of the property, not the entire property.
Okay, who are you visiting, sir?
I'm going to visit the other tenants.
Okay, we'll make sure that they want you on their property.
Okay.
Okay, so which tenants are you visiting, sir?
I will see in just a minute.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, all the parking lot area has signs saying no trespassing. So if you're not actually a tenant or a visitor to one of the businesses purchasing or shopping, you're not allowed to be here. It's all private property here. So, are you shopping? Keep going.
Yep, keep it
You're
moving,
not allowed
sir.
to be here. So.
It's rolling right, it's just not sitting right.
So who are you visiting, sir? Which store are you patronizing? Sir, which store are you patronizing? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't leave, you're going to get arrested. Do you understand? Okay? So, and then let me tell you what. If I can't see your eyes, then I'm going to feel that you're a threat to me. Okay?
It's private property. If you want to remove it, remove it.
Well, it's your property, right? Private property. So,
Yeah.
so you don't want him here either?
Not spending money here.
All right.
Okay.
I'll move on.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thugs. Oop. Excuse me, sir. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure. Absolutely. My name's Rod Sniffen. My personnel number is 254.
Thank you, sir. And could I get your name and badge?
You are now under arrest because you came back to the property when you were told to leave.
Could I get your name? I'll move.
So, nope, you're done. You're done.
At the end of the day, justice prevailed, the charges were dismissed, and taxpayers were left footing the bill for an unnecessary arrest. But this case serves as a reminder. Knowing your rights isn't enough. Standing up for them is what truly matters. If officers can violate the law with a camera rolling, imagine what happens when one isn't there. Always record, always question, and never let intimidation silence your rights. Imagine being stopped as a passenger and suddenly being asked for your ID, without explanation. Or picture cops staking out in your neighborhood, profiling citizens without probable cause. Today, we break down 3 encounters where officers overstep their authority and citizens push back using their rights. Do you have to show ID as a passenger? Can cops loiter on private property without permission? Stay tuned as we dissect these moments and ensure you're prepared for your next police encounter.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you. And what's your badge number? Seuss? 319. So y'all know they don't want y'all here. What's the reason for y'all being here?
We're doing something right now. We have to wait. So we're waiting right here.
What exactly are y'all doing? This look like y'all sitting here just posted up in the alley of a gas station. So what are y'all doing then?
Can't disclose that.
Oh, so you just sitting here wasting tax dollars, but you can't disclose to a public. I'm the public, right? And you're a public servant.
That's what you think, sir.
Right? Is that right or wrong?
Whatever you think, sir.
So you can't disclose that information to the public?
Nope.
And you just sitting up in our neighborhood, just posted up in the alley of a gas station, and the owner and the people that's managing this property don't want y'all here?
If they want that, they come out.
Well, maybe they scared to come and ask you to leave. Did you ever think about that?
You're not scared to come up here and talk to us.
They obviously are. If I asked them, do they know y'all here? They said they know y'all here. And they asked them, do y'all want him there? They said no. We don't allow them to be here. So they asking, they probably afraid.
If they're afraid of that, they can contact the police department and they can let us know that we want us to leave.
Well, maybe they're afraid of some reason.
That's a maybe, sir.
So y'all, you don't want to tell us why you're here?
Nope.
All right, what's this car number? 3219. Killeen PD. Sitting here wasting tax dollars.
What's your name, man? Just so I can call you by your first name, just out of respect, man.
I don't answer questions.
Well, I'm just trying to treat you with respect, okay? The same way.
Well, you can treat me with respect by letting me know why y'all here. First of all,
I'm gonna explain something to you, okay? So myself and the officer here, we're part of a specialized unit, okay? Well, our job is to deal with violent crime. We take some of these guns, narcotics, and all of that out of the streets. We've been doing it.
Okay.
We've been doing a pretty good job, okay? Guy you're talking to right now, even though I understand where you're coming from, that what are you guys doing here? We're not your regular patrol officers. Okay? We're trying to help the community so we can take these stuff out the streets so your kids, my kids, his kids can grow. Okay, when you come over here in a little bit hostile manner, demanding us, what are we doing here? What do you think we're doing? Okay, even though that's not what we're doing, you know, it shows that you're talking without actually knowing. You're assuming things. Okay?
That's why I asked.
I got you, bud. And this is why I'm. See, the way I was raised, man. If you're asking me a question, we're talking aside from the uniform aside. I talk to you as a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna treat you as a man. So I'm coming here to you to let you know your brother.
But I'm asking the questions. What made it hostile? If I already expressed that the people that work here don't want you here,
So,
why are you still here?
So let me ask you this: somebody randomly comes up to me and says, "Hey, man, this guy has something."
It don't matter. I already expressed to you that I've talked to the people that work here.
Gotcha. And that's, hear me out. And that's your opinion, man. If they wanted
So
us
it's
out,
my opinion, but they just expressed to me that to be fact.
Okay, can you hear me out? You keep talking.
I'm listening.
Okay. So let's just say I'm by your house, right? Somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, man, he doesn't want you by his house." That's your house. How can I verify that you don't want me by your house?
Okay, so we're going through hypotheticals. That's a hypothetical situation.
Well, we're
right?
assuming here because you're telling me that based on what we
Okay,
have.
well, why don't you come in there, come with me and ask them? We can go in there and ask them.
Why would I do that?
Because I just expressed to you for it to be fact, right?
Okay, well, if they want us out, they can contact the police.
So that's what you're gonna go by. That's what you riding on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's just a little bit common sense, man. I told you.
How's it common sense? It should be common sense for you to go in there and ask them if that's to be fact or not.
But I understand. But if they don't want us here, man, they can always come out and talk to us, man. Just like you did.
All right, well.
Sounds fair to you?
So y'all just gonna sit here and just post up and after all this, you still haven't expressed to me that you working on some type of situation. But what does that have to do with this neighborhood, and what does that have to do with you sitting behind the gas station to do it? There could be other places that you could just be sitting in here looking at a computer.
I got you, but
are you staking out this? Is there something in this neighborhood specifically that I need to be worried about with this block? Because I live in this neighborhood too.
And I got you, and I'm glad. You know, you live in this neighborhood. If you follow up with cleaning and using stuff like that, like I said, you'll see that we're doing a lot of productive stuff that's something at the community. Okay, I understand that's what your beliefs are as far as what you think, what you're assuming, what you think we're doing out here. But I try to give you a little bit of a summary of what we're doing, what we deal with, and stuff like that. Some of the stuff that we specialize on. It's on you, however you want to take it, man. But overall, you thinking that I'm gonna go inside there and then ask him and stuff like that? No, if they don't want us out here.
You got a supervisor I can speak to?
Yep, I just talked to him. He said if the business owner or the manager comes down and tells us. Other than that, he's just gonna.
Okay, well let him come down there and explain that to me. I want to speak to him.
We're doing a mission right now, sir. And this is for our mission.
All right, I want to speak to your supervisor. I'm asking you, so you refusing to give me a supervisor?
I told him, he said, if you have a problem, contact the police department.
Oh, so you gonna put it on me? The police department is standing in front of me, right? You will do work for a clean police department.
So my boss is to contact the police department, and they will patch you in with a supervisor to speak to you.
Your boss didn't tell me that.
I'm telling you that. My boss told me.
How do I know you telling the truth?
Just like how do we know that person inside?
Because I've already invited you to go inside and ask them. So you're going to put the onus on them after I done already expressed to you how they feel about this situation.
That's what you believe, sir.
All right. So you're not going to give me a supervisor? So you're refusing to give me a supervisor?
My partner answered your question, man.
Both of y'all refusing to give me supervisors.
I told you, my supervisor said, if you contact the police department, they will patch you through to a supervisor.
Oh, that's how Killeen PD do it?
Not Killeen, sir. I just told her we're part of a specialized unit.
Your car say Killeen Police. Is that right? Am I reading that right or no? Can you go get the manager that works here?
No, he go home.
Can you go get the lady that was at the cash register?
You can't go inside. You have two people working.
No, it's not for investigation purposes. He's just saying that they don't want us here, so we're just trying to.
Because I'm working kitchen, I can't see anything.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
I don't know how to make it.
I got you.
Anyway, we have two people inside.
Can you go get one of them for us?
Up to you. So
Thank
you.
you.
Don't have
Appreciate it. I appreciate you, sir. So neither one of y'all gonna give me a supervisor?
Maybe you asked the same question 4 times now, sir.
And you refusing for the 4th time?
We've answered the question, sir. I can give you the same answer, but it's not gonna make a difference.
Okay.
You have your steps. If you want to contact the supervisor, you want to go with the
I will.
police department.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Yes, sir. You all right though? How's your day going?
You say don't work for Killeen PD, but they clearly in the marked Killeen Police Department vehicle. Y'all don't got you got your body cam on? Alvarado? Your body cam been on this whole time?
I told them for you.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I see y'all cars out here all the time posted up in this parking lot. So how long y'all been doing investigation?
So Sergeant Wilt said if you want to contact him, contact the police department, contact your supervisor.
Y'all that busy that Sergeant Wilt can't come see me?
We're no longer talking to you because we have a mission going on, and it's vital for this mission that we're located right here. And if you have anything else to say, you can contact the police department with the non-emergency number, and they will patch you into a supervisor. Okay?
So that's how y'all feel? Y'all that busy that y'all can't go get a supervisor to come speak with me? I asked for a supervisor, man. Tell Sergeant Wilt to come out here and talk to me. They not that busy.
I got you. So, does that answer your question, sir?
I didn't hear what you said.
Can you repeat to me what you said to him?
You didn't express that y'all didn't want them here? I mean, it's not illegal. You're not going to get in trouble for it, but is that something I did ask you? Did y'all want them here? And you said no, right? You didn't want them here, but you didn't give them permission, right?
I didn't have any problem.
So you don't have a problem with them being here?
No problem.
Oh, that's how you doing it now. Is that what you said in there?
See what I'm saying? Well, we don't assume things.
Okay. It's okay. And what about the girl? Does she don't have a problem with them being here either? Okay. Well, I was recording the whole time, so it is on camera. You know what I'm saying? It is on camera, but
Take it easy. Unless you got another question for me.
I don't have no questions.
So I'm the passenger in the vehicle, and you're asking for my license?
I'm asking for your license, yes.
And I'm the passenger in the vehicle?
Yes.
Because, I'm sorry, why again?
She said something came up.
What'd you say?
No, so you said something came up, you said.
Yes, something came up. I need to check something. Are you refusing?
Yes, I am, because I'm not the driver, so I'm confused. How you doing, man?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Yeah. So so he got pulled over for tinted windows, right? Oh, don't scream too loud, Dre.
I have a family just like you have a family.
So he got pulled over for tinted windows.
My son, which I explained to you.
Your officer told me she came to the passenger door and said, "Give me your ID. I need your ID and your license, your identification." I said, "Why?" She said, "All of a sudden something came up." What does that mean?
Okay, so I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not going to tell you a story. Obviously, I wasn't here when you initially got pulled over.
Dre, you loud. Don't be too loud.
The reason why I got called to the scene is because your father. This is your father.
It's my uncle.
Your uncle. So when my partner ran your uncle's name, right? Sometimes our computer will give us a generic warrant result if a name is similar in the computer system. So when she initially ran his driver's license, she got a hit saying that he's a wanted person by the New York City Police Department. So I came over, I looked at her computer screen, verified it's not the same person. The name is very similar, but the date of birth.
What does that have to do with the passenger?
Again, I wasn't here when you initially got pulled over, but look at it from our standpoint.
Your officer is letting me know that you were wrong. You understand that you were wrong, right?
You're allowed to refuse, but I'm allowed to ask for your license. You're allowed to refuse.
But you know your officer explained that you were wrong. You understand that, or you don't?
Well, I'm allowed to ask for your license, and you're allowed to refuse.
You're right. Have a good day.
At the end of the day, knowing your rights is the best defense against unlawful police tactics. Officers rely on intimidation and compliance, but as we've seen today, a firm yet respectful stance can make all the difference. Always ask questions, demand accountability, and never be afraid to assert your rights. Much respect to those who keep law enforcement in check, because if we don't, who will? Imagine standing on public property, camera in hand, when an officer approaches and demands your ID. You know your rights, but suddenly, you're being questioned, pressured, and even threatened with trespassing. The tension builds. Are the officers truly upholding the law, or are they trying to intimidate you? Today, we break down a shocking encounter where First Amendment auditors push back against overreach, challenging officers on public access, signage, and privacy rights. But what happens when authority is challenged? Stay tuned to find out.
You go just out front. I'm not saying you have to leave.
Are these doors for only officers?
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't you guys have a no trespassing sign?
Did you need anything from?
I actually did. But now I don't want to discuss it with you. I'm going to tell you that right now because you've been aggressive with me and you keep getting closer to me and you're making me uncomfortable.
All right, that's right. That's right. I'll talk to her. She's just here as well. What can I do for you, miss?
What's your name, sir?
I'm Detective Paul with the Cal Police.
Do you understand that you guys can't say, like, trespass me or arrest me for trespassing if there's no sign?
We're not here to arrest you
but
for trespassing.
from what he was saying, do you understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah,
I'm allowed to be back here because it doesn't say authorized personnel only. That would be something different. That would be different, right? It doesn't say that. Both of them up there say the same thing as that, minus the do not enter. They say police vehicles only. And I did not come here in a vehicle.
Okay, so
does that make sense?
From the Cal Police Department?
I do, but I don't feel comfortable discussing it around.
Okay, he'll go that way. Did you need something from the Cal Police Department, miss?
Yes, but I'd rather go and do it. I was getting some shots from back here, checking out our publicly funded vehicles that you guys drive, right?
Okay.
Before I went in.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all right. Like I said, did you need anything before you go in? Is there anything that we can help you with?
No, I'm good. I just want him to be educated, and I'm guessing you understand that unless there's like a no trespassing sign or authorized person only thing, then I am allowed to be back here. And if you guys don't want people back here, you have to update your signage to make that a lawful demand.
Let me see if there's a sign that says that.
Well, I'll wait for you to walk up there. I'm not going to walk beyond the point. I know how that goes, but you go check it out. It's your PD, man. Bye. But you'll see yourself.
Can I walk to the front door so you can make contact with the desk?
Oh, I don't like police escorts. I do appreciate how cordial you've been, though. But you guys definitely do got to get the right signage if you don't want us back here. Bye. He hates me. Well, apparently the windy video is going to have to go because Detective, whatever his name is here. What was your last name again, sir? Goodwin? Yep. I knew I had it. I couldn't recall, though. Why are you getting out now? Oh, is he coming? No. He doesn't need to come. They trained you well enough to know this. You're a detective.
Yep. I just come out to videotape you too.
Oh, is that on? It should be on. I'm glad you guys have the cameras before you have to, you know?
Yeah, so you're right. It says police vehicles only.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to check with my supervisor. I'm pretty sure we can't just allow unauthorized personnel back here regardless of signage. You know what I mean?
Well, but then that would violate my rights. Do you understand that I'm allowed to be anywhere as long as it's, you know, you guys don't have that it has to be an authorized person. Does that make sense?
Okay.
It's like saying I can't go in the lobby because maybe, you know, maybe
do you understand the statute for trespassing? Do you know what it says?
Oh, well, I absolutely... No, I don't need to. Do you need to repeat it to me?
Oh, yeah, it says that you can't enter or remain after being given a verbal or written notice.
But you can't, but you'd be violating my rights. If you cannot use the fact that I'm back here doing something that's lawful, that I'm constitutionally allowed to do, protected by the Constitution, and use that as a reason to trespass me. That's, you know, you're going to have to look into that yourself, I guess.
No, and I understand that, but obviously for the safety of the people that work here, the fact that you seem to be back here aimlessly wandering around.
What do you mean? I had just gotten back here when you guys rolled up on me. You guys started distracting me from what I was actually doing, which was checking out our publicly funded police cars.
Okay. What's your name, hon?
I don't need to give you my name, sir. Come on. Are you kidding? What's your name again?
It's a bait. Of course.
It's a bait? What is it? It's a bait. I was walking back here and it's a bait. Goodwin. You don't even know your freaking laws here. Oh, you better not. Oh, that's a public record. Are you turning on me too?
No, I'm making a phone call.
Oh, great. Do you see, Goodwin, though, if you didn't approach me the way you did, and if you... Listen. You kind of... No. Are you going to let me speak?
No.
Oh, no? Then get away from me. Why are you out here wasting tax dollars? You guys need to get the proper signage. I've been through this time and time again. You know, if you are worried about that, which luckily for you, I'm here with no bad intent and wanting to hurt you, but you guys need to listen to me. You need to listen to me. You need to treat people with respect and dignity. You saw what just happened to that chick in Chicago, didn't you? All right, and that's exactly part of the reason why, because it...
Do you need anything? I was trying to help you out.
I said no. I told, and then you kept going. Then you told me I couldn't be back here when I could. You know, but I totally get it. If you guys don't want people back here, you just got to put the proper signage. You know, and nobody's asked me to leave. Do you understand that? But I don't like when I'm just a regular citizen sitting here trying to talk to you and then you get up close to me, because what's that do to you? You get uncomfortable when somebody gets all up on you, right? I want you to understand, though, guys, that this is not baiting.
You have a good rest of your day, okay?
Bye.
Alright, can you tell me what happened? I said, can you tell me what happened?
Was it an auto accident?
Was it a vehicle versus pedestrian?
I don't know. Well, what's this for?
I record the police.
Okay.
I was just wondering if that...
It was an auto accident.
Versus the pedestrian. Are they okay? Are they going to make it?
I couldn't release that information to you if I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
It's HIPAA, healthcare privacy.
You don't
Act.
fall under HIPAA. You're not a medical. No.
They have privacy rights, okay? So I can't.
Yeah, but you're not a medical
injury and their history.
Okay, stop. Okay, it's fine. That's not. It doesn't apply to you.
No.
It applies to doctors treating patients. You're not a doctor.
But they also have confidentiality rights that I can't breach. So even if I did have their condition, I couldn't release it to you.
You don't fall under HIPAA, by the way. Just so we're clear.
They do.
No, you're not a doctor. If a doctor gave me the information, that would be a violation.
I understand that.
All I did was ask.
I can't give out information.
Okay, but don't give out
medical history.
I didn't ask about
even if I know it.
History at all.
Well, you asked if they were going to make it. I can't tell you that.
Well, I just wondering if it's a really
medical question.
If the most of that damage is just from hitting that pole, or if that's because somebody was really critically hurt. You can't. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but don't, you know, claim to be under HIPAA.
I don't know. Well, I couldn't release that information if I had it.
Okay. It's kind of a common question, but if you want to... Okay, what's your name? Oh, I think I've seen you before. In San Pedro.
Probably.
I recorded, I think you were responding to... I don't remember what the call was, but
I don't have the information on her.
That's fine.
So.
I just want to make sure we're clear, like, you don't fall under HIPAA, so that's not a credible response. You're not a doctor.
I understand that, but we still have to guide by policy, like privacy issues. Like with patient privacy, like we can't release, you know, medical.
I didn't ask what their name was, did I?
No,
there's no way of me knowing the actual person that we're talking about. I just asked basically a general question. It's okay. If you don't want to answer me, that's fine, but you don't need to, like, you know, bullshit me.
This encounter highlights a fundamental truth. Knowledge is power. When law enforcement misinterprets signage, privacy laws, or basic constitutional rights, it's up to citizens to push back. Without clear and lawful restrictions, public spaces remain just that. Public. The lesson? Stand firm, know your rights, and never be intimidated by authority when you're within the law. The more we challenge unlawful restrictions, the more accountability we demand. What happens when police officers try to detain citizens without a lawful reason? Today, we dive into 3 eye-opening encounters that reveal the harsh reality of unconstitutional detentions. From an officer refusing to identify himself to a cop, admitting on camera that no crime has been committed. These videos from Bay Area Transparency, Honor Your Oath, and Mass Accountability expose the truth about your rights and the tactics some officers use to undermine them. Are you ready to see how these audits unfold? Let's get into it.
Well, I didn't know.
I saw you on
How's it going?
camera, sir. I need your ID, sir.
And what's your name and badge number?
Right here. Strict bad 2412.
Right here. Okay. Now, you said I'm being detained for suspicious activity?
Suspicious activity outside of a police station.
Gotcha. What crime is it?
Well, we've had a lot of problems with people coming at us, so heightened security.
Heightened security? Gotcha.
You're taking pictures inside the lobby, and now you're taking pictures of our security cameras and their location, and inside the police station.
Well, I'm taking pictures of anything my eye can see. Look at guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 1, 6. So what I'm saying is, what crime am I is it suspicion of? Is there a crime?
You're taking pictures of the police station.
But is there a crime? Suspicion, you have to have facts to go with the reasonable, articulatable suspicion.
What you're doing is suspicious activity.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. Okay, guys, this officer just bumped into me. What's your name and badge number?
What did I do?
You bumped right into the back of me. What's your name and badge number?
Wrong 1572.
Okay.
Wrong
Wrong 1572 just bumped into me, guys, aggressively. Aggressively. Yes, you did. You bumped into me.
This is the 4th time I've asked you.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. You have no reasonable suspicion. What's your reasonable?
If you're not committing any crime, you would give me your ID. We'll release you with an 849B.
That's not how that works. That's not how the Constitution works. I don't have to give ID. Hold on. I don't have to give ID. No, you hold on. Be quiet. I don't have to give ID unless I'm being reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime.
Boss.
You guys are getting a little close. Can you back up, please?
Well,
No, they're not backing up.
We're pretty. You accuse me of bumping you. We're both fat guys. We're 250 pounds.
Gotcha, and you bumped into the back of me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're blocking the sidewalk. I'm trying to
I'm
walk
off
by.
the side of the sidewalk, guys.
You're
Are all your body cams on, please?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to be able to request them later. I'm not committing a crime. You guys have no reason to detain me. This is a First Amendment. Fuck your suspicion. This is a First Amendment protected activity. The Supreme Court has already ruled on this. I can come inside and record. I can record the outside, anywhere in public. Yes, I can. This is a public building. It's a public building. Yes, it is. Who owns the? That's what I did. That's what I was in the front. I was not in here. Never been in here. I was in the front. Who owns this building? Public, right? I can go in any public lobbies. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So what I'm doing, actually, this is called a First Amendment audit, and you guys are actually failing like crazily failing, right? So what I have is I have the right to come record you. I have the right to come watch you doing your jobs. I have the right to come. I'm looking for good officers who are upholding the Constitution. I'm not finding any at this point. This is a First Amendment protected activity. I'm supposed to be able to do this without being harassed. You guys are harassing me. I'm surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police officers, 7 at the door, and the other ones that came through. So what is the issue? What reasonable, articulatable suspicion of a crime do you have? Tell me. You got that? I'll give you my ID. What crime have I committed besides standing out in public recording? What crime? Tell me. Tell me, tyrant, tell me. Because I know you're a tyrant, I can tell. Tell me, tyrant, you're one too, you're getting real close to me. That's Tupper, guys. Badge 4115, Markley 867. Now this officer's real close trying to intimidate me, guys.
What are you talking about? We're giving you 849B form.
Why are you so close? There is no 849B form for what?
Because I informed you you were being detained for suspicious
Yeah, we're
activity.
supposed to.
Just what crime? You can't detain people for suspicious.
Taking photos.
Is there a crime?
Yes.
What's the crime?
You're not allowed
I can't trespass in public, and you can't trespass my eyes. I didn't stick my phone. I stand it out here. It's all on camera. So I'm fine, but I don't like being harassed. I don't like being harassed, guys. You guys are.
You're breathing really hard.
I know, because you guys are harassing me. I'm intimidated. I'm surrounded by a bunch of police officers who are trying to demand. Well, for one, I can tell you what you're doing wrong. You see a cameraman. You see a cameraman with doing a First Amendment protected activity, and you guys are trying to detain me. Hold on, you guys aren't trying to detain me. You are detaining me. No. I got it on camera. I'm detained. Am I not being detained?
You have to give us your ID.
That's not true. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
This is the thing.
I don't have to follow any of that. There's no crime. I don't need a release form. I'm releasing you. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You guys can all go back to work. If I'm not committing a crime, you guys have no authority over me. Is that true or not true? It's true, correct? I actually have authority over you if I'm not committing a crime. I'm actually above you. You guys are public servants. Yeah, bounce. See you later. Dismiss, guys.
Okay.
There's no reasonable, articulatable suspicion of a crime. I think I know a little. I'm sure you guys can tell by talking to me. I might know a thing or two about this, right?
Do you live in a house or apartment or anything like that?
None of your business.
Okay.
So you guys can go. You guys are like bad little kids right now. Go back to work. You guys are good?
So are you.
Okay.
You're good.
Well, I'll stand here all day.
I can stay here if I want to.
So this is San Francisco police, guys. They failed. This is a First Amendment audit fail, guys. They did not respect my First Amendment right. I've been detained now for 10 minutes. I am detained. You told me I'm detained. We got more police arriving, guys. Here's their sergeant.
Free to go.
You're free to go detained.
Okay.
Well, here's my supervisor right here, sir.
Cool. How's it going, Sergeant? How you doing?
How are you?
Can I have your name and badge number for the record?
It's right here. Balmy 818. BALMY 818.
Cool. It's right
What's your
here,
name?
guys. There's another
What's your
one right
name?
here. What was that?
What's your name?
You can call me Good Citizen. So I'm out here recording.
I prefer to speak to you by name. You know my name. I'll give you my first name.
I
Eric.
gotcha, but you have to give me your name, though, because you're a public servant. And it's in your policy. I've actually read your guys' policy.
Well, that's good.
So it's in there. Nothing. I'm hanging out. I'm being surrounded now by 8 officers. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 8 officers.
Why would you be taking pictures of the inside or filming of the inside of the building?
Let me ask you a question. Is it illegal? Is it illegal to film in public? Can you trespass my eyes?
I asked you the question first.
I know, and now I'm returning it with a question because I don't have to. I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to. No, I'm not going to answer any questions.
Can you understand why that would be concerning?
Negative.
You don't?
No, because I believe in the Constitution. This is a First Amendment protected activity. Supreme Court has ruled on this. And Sergeant, you're failing as well, and you are dismissed. I'm out here. You're dismissed, bud. Yes,
okay.
yes.
Well, here's the deal.
You're
old
dismissed.
enough to understand logic, right? So you're old enough to understand why it would be concerning if someone is possibly gaining intelligence on the building or anything like that, right? Looking at the building and trying to look into places where a normal, bypasser on the street wouldn't necessarily be concerned with. Okay, but the fact that the amount of attention that you're
That you guys are giving me negatively for no reason. There's no violation. Where's the violation of crime?
You're free to go.
I know I am. You guys are also free to go. I won't leave it. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. I'm hanging out till you guys go back to work. So go back to work, all you, especially her. She's a tyrant. You got a tyrant there. You got a tyrant there. It seems like they learned from you. You're a sergeant. You seem like a tyrant.
I'm a pretty reasonable guy.
You guys are kind of all trashy officers. Go back to work. There we go. What are you, a lieutenant?
This here is a release.
I don't need a release. There's no crime.
Humor me.
Are you a lieutenant?
Humor me.
Good job. What's your name? Here, I'm trying to highlight you, actually. This is Officer Sullivan, guys. Badge number 1761. He did the right thing. He did the right thing. He told his officers to get back to work. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. This is a First Amendment protected activity, and there's nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do.
We'll take it. We'll book it as evidence.
There you go. Book it as evidence. And now I'm going right back in the lobby. I'll see you guys in there, huh? Here, let me check these cars. We got, hey, Lieutenant, this officer purposely smashed into the back of me too, and I have it on camera as well. So there's going to be a complaint form against Wong. He's a piece of trash. That cop, hey, you're a piece of trash. Matter of fact, I'm going to hang out with you. You're all right. What are you doing on the phone?
I was going to take your picture for the police report. It's a suspicious occurrence.
Look at all these guys. These are some fucking tyrants. They were right about San Francisco, man. Holy shit. Lieutenant, you know what I'm doing, right? This is a First Amendment audit. You guys just failed. You guys just failed.
You are getting a little close, so
your officers were within 6 inches, 12 inches from me.
I can be close now. We're walking away.
Let me ask you a question. Is there anything by law saying I can't stand wherever I want?
Yes.
There's nothing by law. So now the lieutenant's failing. I can be as close to you as I want. There's no law. You were. All your cops were. What do you mean? You guys are trash. I'm trying to highlight good officers, and you guys are acting like pieces of trash, especially you. It doesn't matter. You did it. I can do it. It's legal. I can stand next to all you guys, and I'm gonna. So you're dismissed, all you guys.
Time and time again, these audits prove one thing. Knowing your rights is your best defense. Whether it's refusing unlawful ID requests or standing firm against unconstitutional detentions, these citizens demonstrated exactly how to handle these encounters. Always remember, the camera is your greatest ally, and the law is on your side. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and never let anyone trample on your constitutional rights. Until next time, stay safe and keep recording.